Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today, I'll be reviewing Founder's Lizard of Cause. This is their Imperial Stout, brewed using fresh Michigan blueberries, vanilla chocolate, and then aged in bourbon barrels. And really what makes this truly special in my eyes is this is the very last Backstage Series release. They're not doing Backstage Series anymore. Next year in 2017, they're only going to be doing the Barrel Age Series, which is pretty cool. That's going to include stuff like KBS and Backwoods Bastard. But there are a few surprises and a really awesome surprise coming at the end of 2017. But you guys are just going to have to wait and see about that. So yeah, cool stuff. Looking forward to checking this one out with you guys. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh wow, yeah, definitely getting the blueberries right up front. It smells like fresh picked blueberries. Yeah, lightly tart kind of. I mean, again, it smells like actual fresh blueberries. There's no kind of artificial smell to this one. Getting maybe a hint of the vanilla, not a lot, but there is a little bit of like vanilla sweetness, definitely getting the chocolate. Although, it's kind of hard to say whether it's from the chocolate edition or just the chocolate malt in general, because it just kind of has this like dark chocolate, milk chocolate smell to it. The only thing that I'm missing, the bourbon and the barrel. I'm not getting any bourbon, I'm getting zero in the way of actual barrel to this one. Hint of roastiness, hint of coffee, but mostly big sweet chocolate, blueberry, again a hint of vanilla in this one. But yeah, no bourbon, no barrel, which is pretty disappointing so far. Let's go ahead and check out the taste. Wow. Oh, that is sweet. Wow, that is really sweet. My God. I mean, it smelled like it was on the sweeter side of things for sure, but that is super sweet right up front. A lot of vanilla, like really big on the vanilla front. Tart blueberry, but it's kind of like, it's slightly sweet, slightly tart blueberry, which is pretty much how the actual fruit tastes, and then a lot of chocolate, really big, like, milk chocolate, very sweet tasting, like, wow, that is super sweet. My God. Yeah, that is crazy sweet. It kind of tastes, I mean, almost like these caramels, like toffee notes. Again, a lot of vanilla, a lot of chocolate. And it's just like super big on that really sweet milk chocolate. No hint of that kind of semi-dark chocolate that I was smelling in the aroma. Just lots of milk chocolate, very sweet. Almost sugary, almost kind of has like a slight molasses kind of taste to it. But yeah, just all these like really sugary kind of flavors coming out of this one. And it kind of tastes like, you know, like chocolate cake with that vanilla. I was not expecting that to be that sweet. And again, I don't know where the bourbon is. Like, did they age this beer for 2 or 3 weeks? I mean, it doesn't even taste like they aged it for a few months in the bourbon barrels. I mean, I'm not getting the oak, I'm not getting the bourbon whatsoever, which again is very disappointing. Oh, man. Yeah, that's just super over the top sweet. I know I've said that a million times. I'm just surprised about how cloying it is. Like, there's a sugary glaze on my lips right now. It's definitely full-bodied, it's thick, it's creamy, it's chewy, which I really like. Super smooth, too. I mean, it doesn't taste like the ABV making for a dangerously drinkable beer if it was drinkable and it wasn't cloying. But it is super cloying, which makes it not so drinkable, at least for me. And again, the bourbon and the barrel are just completely missing in action. There's really nothing to help balance this one out other than some of that tart blueberry that actually does kind of cut through some of the sweetness. So I'm really glad they added the blueberries because, holy shit, you guys, this would be over the top sweet. It is definitely a dessert sipping kind of stout for sure, but it's too sweet. There's no bourbon, there's no barrel, so I don't know. In terms of a rating, guys, there are certain things I like about it, but overall, I'm pretty disappointed that this is the last one in the Backstage Series, especially considering the Backstage Series has put out some of the best stuff from Founders, so I don't know. In terms of rating, guys, for this one, I'm going with a 7.9 out of 10. I gotta be honest with you guys. You know, there's no bullshit here. This is just how I feel. It's just how I'm going with my palate. I mean, a lot of chocolate, a lot of just sweet, caramelized, you know, sugary notes, a lot of vanilla. The blueberries are there, which are really awesome, and that is probably the biggest highlight to this one. Tart, fresh blueberries, but it's not enough to save the beer. And seriously, why are you barrel aging a beer for so little time that it gives it no barrel and no bourbon at all? I don't get it. It's a waste of a good bourbon barrel. Founders, put them to better use. Alrighty, guys, that does it for this review. If you've had this beer, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you've heard of any of the next in the Barrel Age series, let me know that too down below. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button for me. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. Cheers.